So welcome to the gluten-free bakery. We got the GF bakery for girlfriend, but this is Finsmore complex. We got AU credit. But yes, Finmore's complex has lots to offer, like these stores that are not named. These stores that are not named. And down here you got 54 bird and water up. So everyone wants some good water once in a while. But we are not exploring our many shops. Today we are working on this building, which I've already done the bulk of. Let's be real. I started this facade last night. I really like the orange in it, and I don't know, it's just like a neat little corner building. You know, you got coming down from the bridge this way, and then see that. Might put some like words up there. And what we're working on is the base down here. So the reason why I have a separate design from up there is because of these biome conflicts. See, this is the wooded mountains biome for this orange block. Along here, it is all wooded mountains for these orange ones right here. And if I were to put one of these, or not that, the redstone, in this spot, it would be orange, but I want gray. So that's why I'm using those panes. But the point of this base is that we have the big tower above. We kind of have a separate down bit, the base, and then we gotta connect this sky bridge into here through a door. So we're gonna have the door, I'm assuming like these two blocks right here, and then we'll pull this window down, have these pillars kind of go along that, and then down inside a little bit it'll be the actual entrance to the building. So that'll be interesting, especially since we have this little dip here, and it might make it a little bit tougher, but the whole point of this building is it's supposed to be more, I don't know, it's kind of like Brutalist-esque, but with color and glass. I don't know, it's very a Seattle kind of building. So the first step is we're gonna stack these pillars down that way, and I'm not sure which intervals I want to do them at. Maybe like 7 blocks apart, so we can count that real quick. So yeah, maybe 11 will be good. So every 11 blocks there'll be a new pillar. And now we got this, but okay, so there's a little issue with the pillar on that side. So what we could do is, and now it's a little bit silly, because here we've got 10, 10, 10, and then 11. But that's just the discrepancy we kind of need to have with this because of the style of the facade. So we're just gonna roll with it. Nothing we can really do about it. It's kind of doomed to be like this. Okay, so I finished the base on the front, and this is what it looks like. So you got these planters. Inside you got grass, and these ferns and grass, and these trees. And the pillars are also inside of these with some reinforced base. We got this little kind of underneath bit here at these lights, so you can walk along here. It's all nicely lit up. The benches for sitting, and then up here you can either go down this way, the wheelchair ramp, or over here is a bit steeper. I might change this. Lastly, bollards. Very good city edition. If you don't know what to do with a wide gap like this, just put some bollards and pretty much cleans it up. I'm not sure what to do with all this like white space, but we'll figure something out. Did connect this sky bridge into it. So now you can walk into the building from here. Pretty clean. Pretty nice base. And then of course you got the trees and everything. So what I'm going to work on next is I'm going to kind of like make a second half to this. So it's going to be pretty much like this design, but all the way down without this large gap here. And then after that, there's going to be like a bit of a gap here, but that's where I'm going to put the rest of the base. So you got the tower at the end, and then the base is just going to come here, and then we're going to have this nice little thing as an overhang. So you're walking under it. You got sun protection, not completely rain protection, but I don't know if it even rains in Australia. But I'm going to continue working on this side, and then wrap the background of the tower around, and then work on this other side over here. And then finish the base, and that should be it for this building. So I'm really happy with how it's turning out. Okay, so here's the ta-da, this part. I didn't add these trees, but they're here now. So what we did is we extended this bottom part, but we got rid of this overhang and just made it flush-ish. And I added this roof, extended the windows, added this roof, and then here we got a little nice color palette going on. So the blue, the brown, the orange, and the yellow. And over here as well. Not too sure what's going on with this wall, but here's a secret door for access into the building. Now, all we really got to do is we got to do the back side of this, the roof, and then the rest of the base. So here, I'm going to work on the back first. Kind of wrap it around all nice and neat. Then, yeah, we'll move on from there. So see you guys in a second. Okay, so we have done this side, which is pretty similar to the other one. Just got a bit of a changed design here and changed up some of these patterns. Down here we got these vent things. I'm not really sure what they're used for, but they look cool, and I don't know, I saw them. They exist. Got the garbage cans, some of these breaker boxes, and then some AC units, and these cool little windows, and I thought give it a nice little warehouse look. Backside, so we got more bins, just a flat wall, because not everything has to be pretty. Some boxes, these loading bay doors for our semi-truck, and then this is a kind of nice view, especially if you set the time to day. I think, yeah, let's look at that. It's like very foggy-ish, and maybe an afternoon. Yeah, I really like different times you can get with this, because it almost looks real. Now, this back wall, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll figure out something. I mean, it doesn't have to be the most beautiful thing in the world, but even if like you're over here, you still want to see something kind of nice. You don't want to see just a plain wall, right? Yeah, so there we go. There's our little door. And yeah, that's it for the base, actually. So we have everything all done here. Well, there's one spot I do want to like add some things to. This part's a bit open. You know, openness is never too much of a bad thing. What I'm thinking is like some cities just have like concrete raised parts. I'm not too sure what they're actually called, but they're there to serve some sort of purpose. All I know is that they're a thing. But I'm really happy with this back. When you're making like a back to things, it's always nice to just have like a loading bay once in a while. And they add some depth, and you can make this sort of, I don't know. It reminds me of like Cyberpunk a bit, but it's not too like in the future. It's just a really nice view. But I got this back wall to work on, so I'll catch you when I finish that. Oh, what a beautiful morning in my unrendered Minecraft city. hope no one comes and stabs me while I'm walking through downtown. It's very beautiful, very serene. Oh yes, gotta keep our eye on the homeless today. I wonder what they're up to. Oh, there's a new tower. Parkiat Oasia. It's very beautiful. Oh wow, what's that? Oh, that's the building we were building today. Yeah, it's been a few days. Since the last clip, all been one video for you, but I procrastinated the heck out of this because I could not figure out what to do for the back, but we did it. And it was not as big of a task as I made it out to be in my mind. So we got these windows, you know, I made this little out bit and then continued the design from here over onto there, so it, you know, kind of like wrapped it around, you know, all the same theme. And we got some vents here, and on top, all of our HVAC, water towers, solar panels, whatever these things are. Down here too a little bit. There's no wasted roof space. I left this blank because, you know, some walls just don't need stuff, and it's more balanced that way. But in the time I was gone, I did what any reasonable person would do when you're facing a situation like this. So I made this little tram station, but the secret is it ends because the tram line ends, not the station. It's still here. Because if we wanted to bring this tram across this water, we'd have to either do it at the same height as the bridge for these cargo ship clearance, or underneath. But the issue with underneath is the world ends, because we wanted to have as tall buildings as possible, so we had to make the sacrifice of not having that deep of an underground. So we just made that choice, and we're just gonna have to fake it till we make it. So this is where the tram line actually ends, but we're gonna make it like seem like it continues across to the suburbs. But what I did do in that time too is I built these roads, which might be the weirdest ones I've built yet. You know, Australia, if you go on the Google Earth, they got roads that look like that. I think I did a good job. The only thing I'm not like too happy about with this lane ending, but if I made it like 3 lanes all the way to the roundabout, it would be going over the ocean, and we want our waterfront to be along here, so sometimes roads look ugly. Nothing you can do about it. But that's a little quick update on what's happening in the tower. So it's all done, and happy to have finally been able to finish it, because it's been on my mind, and now I can finally start other projects, like the whole south of the island, which is going to be a doozy, but we need to get it done. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, you can just say hi in the comments, and I'll know, because you took the time to go to the comments, and appreciate it. But here's the tower. Hopefully you can use it for inspiration, and yeah, well, catch you later.